Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here going to be out on the farm trying to get the it's kind of moving day here on the farm. So we are going to try to answer the old question of where's the beef, right? So we got to get that all going and get this finished up here at the farm, which is our goal for the day. Cattle drive on RailRoads Online. Alright. Let's probably throw some more wood in this thing while we are slowly rolling it out. Make sure that we actually got hooked up to all our cars. Yeah, we got those going. Sweet. See how well this whole farm setup works in its finishing. I mean, so far so good. We'll just have to see how it is moving out these other industries. We just got to kind of proof out that it works, that it's decent, that it's not a big, just a pain in the butt. Do like the way that this farm industry lays out over here. It kind of brings just a different way of playing the farm, and it makes it kind of fun. At least in my opinion, it has, rather than the farm being this daunting thing. It's kind of just fun to come around, play around here, and, you know, it's kind of like doing some yard work without having to go crazy, I guess. I don't know. It's been fun. So, liking it so far. We'll just have to see how well it finishes up. That's a thing. Alright, we can probably bring that to a rest. Flip this one. I think that'll let us get back there. Alright, we'll drop the reverser. And hit this back. Oop. Keep up with the going. Looks like the main branch did get the update pushed out the other day. I know they came out pretty quick with it, so got the bugs fixed and sent it to the main branch. So this should now just be a main branch update for people on the steady branch. So that's nice to see. And now looking forward to the next steps, which, you know, now we're looking at some multiplayer stuff, which obviously people will be looking forward to. I myself, one of them. Oh, we came up way too short. This is what you get for looking at the wrong side of the loco. See, now this would be cool if at this point we could go into the map and just trigger the unload process right here. Click, boom. So hopefully maybe that's something that the team can get into at some point, because that would be cool. It would definitely solve all of those one player, like, oh, this is a pain to load kind of thing. Ooh, what up? He's gonna walk right into us. Jeez. The cows are the one thing I could see him taking off the loading 3x3 thing. That would not be a horrible thing also if the cows just loaded single. They do have a pretty good loading animation, the cows. They really did that one right. I like that. Alright, let's see if we can get this rolled back. Grab us a few more cows. Now that we actually have a little bit more money, we probably could have upsized the, ooh. Wonder if that'll work. Let's go for it. Yeah, it worked. Alright, sweet. A little worried there for a second. Wait, are they loaded? Yeah. Oh, you turn your back and the cows do their thing. That's the one thing. The cows load a little fast. If anything, that's why I would not be sad to see the cows load one by one, I guess. Alright, we'll keep the whistling in here to a minimum. I do think we are going to pick up one more loco for the farm, because I am not exactly sure how Montezuma's going to handle running those meat cars up to the depot. It is not, you know, They're not going to be super light, I don't think, when they're loaded, and I don't know how well they're going to go up that hill when it comes to Montezuma, so we will be picking up another loco here. Probably just picking up Montezuma's big brother, or big brother looking locomotive anyway. It's probably going to be the plan. I'm not totally sure. We'll have to see where we come in money-wise. Though we're getting close money-wise, we'll have to see. If we pick up enough money, we'll probably grab it, throw it in, and then see if we can run those meat cars up. I'm not sure if we can get all that in here without going too nuts. Just kind of having a chill day on the railroad. Just haven't gotten the yard in, moving some bigger freight, making some money, so that's all going well. It's just kind of playtime with the farm. Wait a minute. I ran this the wrong direction, didn't I? I sure did. I should have just pulled it forward. Yep. That was my bad. I probably should have just pulled it forward and backed it in. Would have been just as easy. Who knows? I suppose it doesn't really matter. There's a varying amount of ways to get it there, surprisingly. Alright, so we'll just kind of chill this so we don't go flying by everything. Do that. We gotta get by the switch. Alright. Alright. There we go. That should work. See, if I'd have spun this meat thing the other way, then it would have been easier probably to drop the cattle off over there. But, I don't know. That's been a debate, whether it should spin this thing or not. It really wouldn't affect anything else, but it would probably make dropping the cattle off a little bit easier, although I guess it wouldn't really matter, and then you'd only be going back and forth not 5 feet, but not very far. At least this you are still moving them a little bit, so I don't know. Oh, they're all just waiting to get out. There you go, buddy. Get 50 cows in here? Holy handy. I don't know that we're moving that many cows. We'll have to see what we get going on. We might have to move a few more cows here than I was anticipating. 50? That's like a whole herd of cows. Move it, yeah, well, we'll need more. I suppose we could handle moving more cattle cars, though. It isn't like this thing's like running out of like... Let the cows out. Ooh, let the cows out. Just kidding. Alright. What does that do? I mean, we do just have it on easy for pushing out freight. I figure if I want to dump extra loads, I just take them to the depot. So, and then I can take whatever I want to the depot. So I've just gotten to where I just run on easy nowadays most of the time. Is that it? We gotta get more than 4. Oh yeah, we're gonna get more than 4 cans of meat out of that. I was gonna say what? Alright, yeah. So that'll run over a few things of meat. I don't even know how many of those. I can't remember for the life of me how many of those we get in a car, so we'll have to figure that out. But alright, let's go grab another load of cows quick. We might as well get a few moved over. That is already going to give us enough money. I mean, all we needed was like 3,600 or something for like making crazy amounts of money. That's cool. Because all we needed was like 3,600 to pick up a Mosca to turn around and hook up to the meat cars. I think it's going to be the plan. Mosca and Montezuma look pretty close to each other with the paint scheme and all, not even a paint, but with just the look of them. Look a lot alike, so I figure we'll throw a Mosca down here. It'll be Mosca and Montezuma. It'll be M&M show for the farm. Mosca shouldn't have a hard time running a few more meat cars. You know, Montezuma and Mosca for meat. 3M. Getting a job done. At least this isn't so bad. Like, you can run multiple loads in here and just kind of doodle around. Which I kind of like. Not so bad. Gives Montezuma a nice use. And really, I don't know. For me, it really does make the whole farm thing much funner. Before, I used to really not be a super big fan of the farm stuff. It was just kind of tedious. Where in here, it's kind of nice. Alright. There we go. Hit that, hit that. It probably got to take the brake off. Probably helps the locomotive go. There we go. Backing it down. The original. No number, nothing. Still waiting for the day that we can sell locomotives and get cash. This baby would have been sold a long time ago. We probably wouldn't even have it yet. So there you go. Trying to get some use out of it. Alright, which one? We pulled out of the front one last time, right? Probably grab out of the back one this time. Just to keep them even. Well, brakes are still working good. That's the advantage of having a nice light load. Right? Just throw it around. That's way off. We're gonna see what works. I don't care. We'll see. What's the worst that happens? We waste several $100s walking off into the... We let cows go free! Free! Alright, there. I'm gonna assume, since they disappeared over there, that they're in there. Get this going. Yeah, that would be cool if we could trigger unloading and loading now off of the map. That's all they need to put in, and that would solve, like, this whole, whoop, if you could just load it. That'd be cool. That one's good enough. Good enough for sure. Let me in. There we go. I suppose. Let's try this the other way and see which way we like better. Actually, being it's the first runs, might as well try it both ways and see which way is smoother. Keep the whistle low for the cows. Try not to disturb them. There you go. Nice, you can get rid of all that stuff. How do you, Try driving like that for a long time. I'll end up in a train wreck. For real. Looks good though. That's for sure. Alright. Bringing that up. Still got wood. Still got water. We are good. Hopefully that's good enough. There. And then I suppose this we can just bring to there. Nope. Right that up. Check the rest of these. Yeah, we should be good. Alright. This would be the alternative way to do it. Gentlemen. the nice thing is like with this, you have enough options in here that even if you're running around a couple of locomotives trying to feed, you know, like straw and the grain in here and water, you can do that. Meanwhile, you're running cattle over and stuff like that. That's kind of the idea, is that we'd be able to have more than one train just moving around in here, which would be fun. We'll try to get that going at some point where we can have multiple trains running in here. Once we get multiple trains down here, kind of the idea. Got to get that far though, you know. But the railroad's starting to make money now. I mean, now this is, you know, it's not a global empire yet. It hasn't taken over the entire map, but it's getting there. It's a regional. It'll make money at this point. We do not have a total hard time getting things done, so there we go. Making a little money. I don't know, these pay pretty well. I didn't even really pay attention to what they pay, but alright, kick it. Right, get out, cow. Ah! Probably driving right on my head. 2 tons of beef. Where's it at? Alright, don't get out yet. Just chill. Alright, back this up. Not that the cow has any reasonable reason to listen to a thing I say. Alright. That might not be good enough. I don't know. Probably is, let's be honest. The hitboxes are nowhere near as picky as they once were about dropping freight, that's for sure. It's a lot more friendly. Alright. We aren't really getting any cows in here, but we are probably getting some meat over here. So there's the good point. Where's the beef? There's the beef. Alright, 40. I wonder how many of these we get in a car. Do we just pick up Moscow? I suppose we could just pick up Moscow and go for it. Or we just keep running beef. We are making a lot of money running beef, so that's working out. I mean, I don't know. That was like $1,000 or something like that. So maybe we just call that pretty good for the day. Not really. I mean, whatever. We can go buy Moscow. I guess we gotta label that one, and then we can see. Let's see what we get here. Wait a minute. We gotta pay attention to where we are, because this is gonna affect probably where the thing drops in. I don't know. We'll have to see how it works if we buy one down here. That's no one never knows what happens. We could turn around and take a look though. Let's go see. Moscow is somewhere. We have such a long line now of locomotives rolling stock. There we go. See, it's kind of just like Big Bro to the Montezuma. We gotta do 1101 on this because we're gonna give the 10 series to the Tweetsy. We just can't afford a Tweetsy yet, so no. There you go. That's a problem. We are not gonna call it A. A. We are just gonna call it Moscow. That'd be original with this one at all. Keep things nice and simple. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we probably gotta do that. Yeah, we'll do it like that, just to keep it. 1101, there we go. What are we looking at here for smokestacks and lights? Smokestacks. Oof. Probably used to always do the big, huge behemoth one. Nowadays, kind of more into running. That's not horrible. Yeah, well, that. I wonder what the one on Montezuma is. I don't know if that one's straight, other than thinking about it. Whatever. It's gonna get that one. We'll just go with that. No paint. Keeping it simple. Boom. Alright. Where's our loco? Huh. There it is. I'm like, where's our loco? Alright, there it is. Yeah, it don't come out bad looking. It'll look good. Alright. Oop, oh, I probably didn't need to do that. Let's see. Get a hold. Some of them are a pain to re-rail. There we go. Re-rail. That grabbed the loco though. There we go. New re-rail tool in action. Still grabbed it that way. Oh, let's go see if we can get the tender. Oh, yep. Came up nice and easy that time. And we need to drop it that away. Sweet. Yeah, that's nice too. It'll keep it. Oh, it didn't put any of it in the firebox. You have to highlight the firebox nowadays. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this because I don't know any other way to actually get it to couple with locos. Every time I try to do it with that on, it doesn't seem to work. So I don't know, whatever. I'm just gonna do it that way. Make sure that it works. This isn't gonna move anywhere yet. Gotta warm her up. I think that should look good alongside of Montezuma. Sounds good too. Monty and Mosca doing their thing. Loco 1 and Loco 1101. So that's kind of cool too, I guess. A lot of coinky dink. No, coincidence. No. Come on! I would not complain if they made it so Loco's warmed up a little faster. Or at least started with like a half a oomph of stuff. I'm surprised he made that much money off of cattle. That was definitely worth pushing over in a quick little way to make a little bit of money. Don't think I need to really worry about having a bunch more cars because it's just like a short enough little, it's more really about loading, unloading, flipping around some switches, stuff like that. Not just about running a huge load there. So it kind of keeps it cool. Don't think we need to add any more there. Went with the nice red cars because it matches the red wheels. Kind of, those were the plans for the locos down here. So everything kind of in there. I'm not sure about these green, these things are, I don't know. Jury's out on water yet. That we need to expand because doing 2 water cars at a time, especially the small ones like that, is a pain. I will be the first one to say that. That is like a nightmare pain. So definitely have to add more of those, but I don't want to add a ton of rolling stock in here just to move water either. So probably going to upsize them and stick some big cars in here. Maybe now that we have Mosca down here, Mosca can do the big cars. It's just Montezuma looks so funny pulling the big water cars that's really why I went with the little Oahu cars. So like now that Mosca's down here, maybe Mosca can do like water and the finished meat, and Montezuma can maybe do the stuff in the middle. Would make sense. Figure out something like that. There we go. We're going to start the move here. Old stock whistle. gonna say. The bell needs to start ringing. Takes it a minute to get juiced up, I guess. Alright, let's back this up. Pin. Then we can go in here. Gameplay. Got that back to there. Boom. That'll make the rest of life easy. Go. Sweet. Hey. Come on. Back it up. Oh, I suppose brakes on the tender. First fire up. There we go. Brakes are probably on cars too. That handle looks like it's a mile long. Wow, man, you'd have thought they'd have put one down here so you could just spin it. I suppose you're supposed to be up on top, but whoa, like that. That works. Alright, let's see how much these get in them, and if we can fill them. If we can fill them, we'll go get paid for them. If we can't, fill them, we're not gonna run them. But if we can fill them at this point, we're gonna do it. What the heck? Montezuma, I still remember when this one came out, man. This was like the first speed demon on the rails, right? Looked like it too. This was like the first sports car locomotive that we got in the game. The first real fast one. That was cool. This thing was like breaking new barriers when it came into the game. Now, I don't think it's even in the fastest like 4, but 4 or 5 even. Still a good looking loco though. I have to say, it is proper looking locomotive. Alright, we will probably have to flip a few switches this time. Although I guess if I just took it out, it don't matter. Map. Boom. Flip. That. That. We are coming backward. Alright, map. Flip. Yep. Oh, we're good. Map. Switch flipping is nice. Once you can get a hold of it, you start actually like remembering that it's there and it's a thing. It's pretty nice actually. Nice feature to have added in the game. Happy to see that one actually. Wasn't sure how I'd feel about switching or map, you know. Map, switch, flipping. Say that one 10 times fast. Alright, grabbing some speed. She's definitely not going to be one of the fastest locomotives on the planet anymore. Former speed demon. Alright. Give it a good test of the old brakes here. Oh, probably should roll it back to the first car that, oh no. I should roll it back. There we go. Alright, hopefully that's lined up. Sling it. I have not done a lot of the meat industry, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. Wonder how many go in here. It's probably like 100,000. You gonna let me open the door? I want to open it up. Oh, 36! Holy bananas. Oh, so we do actually have enough to fill both cars. But holy bananas, that's going to take a hot minute. $36. Wow! That still takes forever. Where's that beef? There's the beef, annoyingly, in a can. What? Pine Valley Manufacturing Company. Corned beef, premium quality. It's premium. Well, there you go. Top of the line beef here in Pine Valley. Not sure why it says Pine Valley anymore, but alright. Not worried about it. That's our roots. We come from Pine Valley. That's where our company's home base is, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so I wouldn't run more than 2 of these anyway, just for like loading. There's no way, man. 36, bro. They need to make these bigger. This is where I say I never, before I always found the meat thing, honestly, just too stretched out and too much of a pain for what it was worth. In here, I'm liking it. Like, I'll do beef stuff. I mean, this pays good enough to turn around and fiddle about. You don't have to have a lot of rolling stock. Doesn't cost you a ton, though. It's not like dirt cheap to do, so it's not like this great starting alternative. But at this point, it's kind of like a nice little kick around. I mean, I'll agree to that. A little something different. Got to get the oil stuff going. Not sure if we're going after oil or gold next, That's kind of the options at this point. Oil or gold. I'd like to probably go after gold. Not sure. Oil, gold. Got an opinion there which direction to go. Fire it down below. I'm all ears. Alright. Bam. Got that one on the money. That was cool. Do have to say, the meat cars are nice. A little weird. They don't like, this one loads way to that backside. This one got some gap room up there. I don't know. I guess you gotta have air movement in the car, so that's the thing. Probably close up the car. Keep our freight on the good side. Ventilated cars. Kinda cool. Nice addition to the game. Nice to have multiple of the box cars. I guess we do have all the box car variants down here. Meat, livestock, and the straight up box cars. Should get these livestock off the rail while I'm sitting here, probably, but whatever. Not gonna happen right now. We'll see if we can get these up and get paid for them. That's kind of where the ticket's at today. Alright, let's get going. We load freight a lot faster, so I'm just not gonna skip loading freight anymore. Whatever. This is what it is. It's all part of the game. We're gonna run it. Run it! Run what you run, kind of thing. A lot of meat. That's what this is. How heavy are these? Oh, these aren't really that heavy. Oh. What? I guess that... Oh, we probably could have totally ran these with Montezuma. We didn't even need to put Mosca in here. I thought these were heavy. They aren't really that heavy. Okay. That's a lot of cases of meat, man, for not being that heavy, but... Alright. £7,000. There's only a couple of cows in here. Clearing it out, though, that's for sure. Look at that. Give us plenty of room to move over some more cattle. So this is going to give us, like, money access for sure. There's another big bank actually sitting down here. This is what this is. We are definitely going to run it. There we go. Heading on down the line. Blasted. Blast it. Go ahead, actually. Give it some. There we go. Two locos look good together, though. I do have to say, I've always thought that. Don't get a chance to run them together very often, but in this case, we do. Moscow will probably come in handy for other things, too, not just farm duty, but yeah, there you go. We're going to be using it here where it applies. Enough stuff to move around on the farm there, so we got some more money, which is going to help us into whatever industry we go into next. Not that at this point we pretty much have most of the different types of rolling stock. I think tankers are the only thing, like oil tankers are the only thing we don't have, so now it's just kind of expanding to having more of the stock or different types where we see fit, but oil tankers I think are the last actual different type that we have to buy. Alright, looks like we'll be kicking a little more power as we get into the climb here. Little trip through the forest. You have to, I really like this part. This is unintentional. It just, you know, kind of realized that it was like just zooming through like what is one of the only fairly good sized chunks of forest on this map, so kind of cool there. Just nice. It's like the forest run to the farm. Just kind of like how that came out, I have to say. Alright, what was our last? We had coal down here, up there, so this should be green lit all the way to the depot. We're just going to bank on that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They hear it bogging down. We're not even on the hard part of the pull yet. Uh-oh. So we weren't going to probably pull those out of there with Montezuma. Not if Moscow's bogging down here. I don't know. Can't decide whether this is fast food yet or if this is slow cooking. Definitely not fast food. Fast enough. We'll say that. We're almost doing 20. Montezuma probably wasn't gonna do it, maybe. We might have to try that one day just to see. Try to take a look in the boxcar windows there, see how it all looks as we're going down the rail. I've not had a chance to run Montezuma, or Mosca, excuse me, Montezuma. Run Mosca here in a while, so kind of nice. Taking in the looks. What you say? Digging that. Yeah, that's working. I don't know how many more cars it's gonna pull. I'm sure we could get at least one or two on here, and with the way it loads, it doesn't. They don't have to stay in an even, so we'll probably throw a third one on here. We'll see how well they pay when we get up there. I'm thinking they're $3,500 a car for some reason, but I don't know. Could totally be wrong. Like I said, farm industry has never been a big focal of mine, so focal point was what I was going for there, but never been a big focus for me, so I don't exactly know all of the details or the money's ins and outs. We'll get that as we go here. You gotta look as it follows the hump over the hill. It's funny. So, that was all pre-spline update too. Handles on the roof there. I suppose that keeps you from falling off the top. Good look over at the abandoned farm. Or the hardly used, once used farm. Not sure about leaving this. I might turn around and just get rid of this refueling station over here to the side. Chances of using it now with the big yard in, not really high. So probably gonna come out of there, and this is just gonna be an old siding. You know, in case you have trains coming by, need to dump something off the rail quick. Something like that. Not totally sure. Did clean up a lot of the stuff that was there. Still have wood and water there just in case, but I think that's going to get cleaned up probably too as we go. A little bit of a longer episode here, but finishing the farm. Always good to do. Getting one done, that's going to let us really start turning our eye towards our next industry. Although we have a lot of loads that can make a ton of money right now, it's just filling things up. Oh, wait a minute. Which way are we actually going here? Okay, we're good. We just want to bring it up to the dock. No fiddling around with this one. We don't need to run it all the way around. We've already run 3 loads. No. Not really. Some yard work and a load, you know. That's the nice thing with this. Oh, we should have brought the pallet cars with us. See, this is nice for that too. It'll give us a chance to run mixed up here, because we could always just bring that and grab seed right now too. Yeah, so maybe not adding more mean cars, just mixing it, getting it back. Alright, let's see. I think we're at 1,800 after buying the loco, so we'll just have to see. Holy ton of boxes. We're bringing, so, I don't know, what, 72 crates? There we go. Feeding the locals is what we're doing. Feeding the local. Some loading boards there we could have brought out. Whatever, that load's basically going to turn around and pay for the locomotive. So it'll be like 30, I don't know, not even 1,500 bucks for 2 cars or something like that. I don't know, it depends on what we were at. And I didn't really notice, so whatever, but it's paying decent enough, and it really wasn't a super ton of work, and we make a lot of money with the cows in the process, so all collectively there, a fair amount of money. I mean, that's for sure. We turned around and spent, I mean, between the 2 loads, we made about, you know, enough to turn around and buy right where we were at. We spent like 36 on the loco, so, you know, a little bit of money in a decent amount of time is not a bad thing, and I think that's a cool way to make some money anyway in RO. I guess we're going to call that one a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.